DFZ, go!
Hello, what's up, YouTubers? It's Zefrof? Dwan Zefrof? Yeah, it's Dylan Zefrof, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Pokemon. Now, what we're going to be going on today to tell you guys is how to be winning at least the Great League here in Pokemon Go. I'm going to be showing, I believe, 2 matches here back to back of me winning. Obviously, that's not too impressive. You're going to want to be getting at least 5 to 7 streaks at a time, but it's just to showcase a little bit. Now, not everybody's going to have a Deoxys. Not everybody's going to have a Moltres. Most of you should have a Venusaur if you're going to be getting into this. So what I recommend doing is obviously not having the same types. It gives you a better chance. Of course, there's going to be some, you have 2 water types and they have 2 fire types. Obviously, that's going to be way better than, having a dark type and only 1 water type. But that's the thing about Pokemon. A lot of it is luck. Now, not in the games. The games, there's still a little bit of luck, but it's a lot of strategy. But here, since it's more real-time than it is strategy, and the moves are more attack-based, or pretty much only attack-based, there's a couple that lower defenses and all that, and we'll go over that in a different video. But anyways, so like I said, if you guys don't have these, if you guys have these, great. This is an amazing team here. It's going to be showcasing some of its things, but just to go on, what I would do first is grab you a Pokemon that sits in your top spot, in your first spot, that has a really fast charged attack. Deoxys is amazing at it. It would be great if I could have his Psycho Boost as a second attack, just in case people aren't being hurt by that Rock Slide, but it does some damage. And it's really fast. Reason being is a lot of people like to use their shields. No matter what, I mean, I've had Solar Beams do a number on Fire-type Pokemon, and Grass versus Fire isn't, But I've also had Electric-type moves not do too much damage against Deoxys here. So, like I said, it really just matters on, what Pokemon, definitely stat-wise. Obviously, Defense Deoxys is going to be really bulky, and then he's got a lot of health, a lot of defense, and he also gets out that fast charge attacks, and does a decent amount of damage, as you can see. So what I would recommend, like I said, in your first spot, getting out them charged attacks and being real bulky, or getting out them charged attacks and doing a lot of damage with just base attack, not your charged ones. Or, this one I don't really recommend, but I've seen it work for some people because you could save your own personal shields for later, which is bulky and fast attacks with not even really worrying about the charged attacks. Reason why I don't like having those first is I like having a backup like Venusaur as that, so that you can just get in there and attack some enemies that might be giving your first guy a hard time, even if you did get rid of those 2 shields. Now, some people do play reserved, especially when they're in like rank 7 of it and they're a little bit more experienced. I mean, but for the first 7 ranks, you should be able to pretty much go, almost no losses unless you get type disadvantages. But even with Deoxys being bulky here, even if a dark type or an ice type or anything like that comes out, see, it doesn't do too much damage. Now, some other good examples, like I said, get yourself a Venusaur. Great if he has Frenzy Plant, but I don't have one in the Great League that has Frenzy Plant, so I just use Solar Beam. It's been doing perfectly fine. Legendaries are always a great pick. Jirachi's a really good one. One of my favorite is Latias or Latios. Getting out them, them Dragon Breaths. You got to have the right moves in there. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the best Pokemon for this league. But like I said, obviously, if you have 3 water types and they have 3 grass types, there's a really, really, really good chance they're going to win. If it was in the mainline games, it's not a 50-50. There's still a 70-80% chance. But I've seen some smart players know some tricks where they can use, level 1s to beat level 50s, level 100s. And like I said, it's not recommended, but, sometimes you can just kind of get some certain moves in there, where this game's mainly attack-based. So yeah, like I said, first Pokemon, you want to have it kind of like that. You're going to have a really heavy hitter. That's my Venusaur here. He has a really heavy hitting charge move, but it takes some time. But the cool thing is most Pokemon, unless they're fire types, it can take some damage. Fire or ice, obviously. And then I have Moltres that has that heavy hitting charged attack, and it also gets out really fast base attacks that usually does really high amounts of damage. Now, some bad type disadvantages with this one is obviously, you can have some bad times when it comes to ice types. They really hit hard on Venusaur and with Moltres. So check out what's best for you, and I wish you guys best of luck in this league. Have a good one.